Hey, what's up, you guys? I recall one of you saying that you missed my car chat videos, and in the spirit of insomnia, here we are yet again. I know it's been a while. I am struggling with the sleeping, the one thing I get to enjoy I can't fucking do. Yeah, so let's just chop it up for a minute. I really don't have anything interesting to talk about, but actually there's one thing that's kind of hilariously ironic. So so my brother's birthday is on the 14th, and in like a couple of days. I don't even know what day it is right now. I just can't keep up with it anymore. My brother's birthday is on the 14th, and so my mom called me and was like, hey, I'm gonna go out of the country on a trip, and I'm flying out on Kern's birthday. And I was just like, hold on. You mean to tell me that you're going on a trip, you didn't invite none of us because you never have, and you're departing on Kern's birthday? That is so narcissistic and rude. And my brother's livid. He's pissed. He won't even talk to her. He's so pissed. And then it's not over yet. Listen to this. Then she goes, and my return date is your birthday. And I'm like, wow, hilarious. Like, it as if it wasn't already bad. So she's going on her trip to fucking Vietnam. I don't know where she's going. She's going somewhere. And yeah, Merry Christmas to you too, Mom. Like, I just won't make any gifts this year then, because last year I went above and beyond, and then she like didn't give any. She was she was so grateful. She cried for what I did for her, but like, it just makes me feel like the mom, you know. I feel like I'm the mom, and we've got like reversed roles, and so it's fine. I take care of myself. I get myself whatever I want and need. It's not a big deal, but it's just so funny to me how the family element it doesn't faze her, that she's not participating with her kids. So, oh well. All we can do is learn from her mistakes and whatever the hell you want to call it. But my brother's pissed. I wasn't really pissed. I was more so just like, oh wow, damn, it's like that. Like, okay, whatever. But anyway, I'm really grateful that I've come so far in my healing journey with anxiety. I know I've struggled with it for a long time, but I feel like I've slowly gotten a grip on it. And then lately, it's been like, I like to believe that I don't have anxiety anymore, but I'm pretty sure I still have it. I just don't feel it the same way that I used to. And it's different now. I have elderly anxiety. I have 33-year-old anxiety, which is different than 22-year-old anxiety. It's different. I don't have the mental anxiousness as much. More so, my body just feels like I drank too much coffee. And it's weird. It's like I got rid of, where's my lighter? I got rid of half of it, but then the other half, like, my nervous system hasn't forgot how to be anxious. So tonight I did something that felt really, really good. I pulled up one of Robert Monroe's gate meditations and listened to it, and it like put me in a really great calm state, and I was almost asleep, and then my dog woke me up because he needed to go potty, and now I'm here wide awake. And I only got half the stuff done that I wanted to get done on my one day off. So cheers to tomorrow, which is today. And what else? just feel sometimes like I'm just so misunderstood. And I just pray that the spirit of confusion would rinse itself out of my life and out of the eyes of anyone that's misinterpreted, or I don't know if that even makes sense. I know that the type of humor that I have is, it just doesn't make sense to a lot of people, because I had to I had to watch some very insensible people while I was growing up pretend to be adults, and it was just so twisted that it made my sense of humor really unique. One of the things I dealt with growing up was my stepdad was sarcastic 24/7. So like if he said something sarcastic, like what's a dumb example? Like let's pretend he hates apples, okay? And he goes, "Oh yeah, just give me all the apples. I love apples. Please, come on now, hurry up." Like, or if he said something like that, and my little 7-year-old brain, I was like, "Oh, okay, he likes apples now." Like, I had no clue what sarcasm was. And so I've noticed as an adult, this like crazy phenomenon happens where like I'll be saying something sarcastically that I think is so funny, but then like other people don't break it down in their mind the same way that I do. So it like comes off like I don't exactly know how it comes off, but I know that it's very dry and hard to pick up on. And so that's always an awkward situation when my trauma gets in the way of adulting like a not goofy person. I miss when I used to vlog. I really do. I was thinking about that recently. And I just don't have the time or energy, and I also like don't have the same computer, so I'm wondering if I'll even remember how to use iMovie, because it's been way too long. I mean, I'm sure it's like riding a bike, like once you get back on it you don't forget, but I just wish the last 7 to 10 years I would have put a little bit more effort into my passions and my hobbies and my dreams, and not just slaving away and neglecting the simple joys and the little things in life that matter the most. But you know, there's no time like the present to just dive back into your hobbies. So good optimism never fails. I know the phone, I don't have a phone holder, and it's a horrible lighting, horrible angle. I'm sorry, you guys. If anybody got to see that video that Bozy made about my video that I posted a long time ago, that was freaking awesome, dude. I feel like I waited like 10 years and then got the validation of a lifetime. Like, that woman is a living angel, and I am so grateful that she educated me on what was going on, because like, boy, was I not aware of and just watching that old video, and like there's just like a couple of clips that just stick out of my mind that I haven't ever forgotten about, that make me laugh so hard, just from how ironic it is, like the stuff that my mom said and the comments, and like just it's very insane that since the Bible days and the caveman days and the Jesus days, like, we've evolved into a society where things could even get that bad. It's just wild. I do have a feeling though that like the earth is gonna go through a transit, or like maybe the transit has happened and we're like slowly shifting, because it can't stay what's the word? Like, eventually it's gonna go from a dystopian society to a utopian society, and it's gonna be so beautiful. And it's like, my light just got brighter. Was that confirmation? No, I'm just kidding. I feel like there's a lot of amazing people being born that are going to heal the planet. Like, there's just so many, maybe star seeds is a little kooky of a word to throw out there, but I've just seen, like, through my years of nannying and walks of life, I just know that something's going to give, and the planet's going to be okay, and, like, humanity will stop stressing out. I'm pretty sure it's in the Bible. I'm pretty sure it's called the millennia, or the millennium or something, which is super weird because my generation's the millennials. So, like, I have a feeling it's all kind of, like, maybe connected. Who knows? We'll see. However, sorry, I'm getting upset because I'm not getting more tired. I'm actually, like, feeling not tired at all. Whoop-dee-woo. But anyway, this is just one hell of a bizarre, boring, random nighttime ramble. I can't find anything interesting to watch on TV. I just can't focus to read my book. And I'm really, like, bummed out about my sleep this last week and a half. I feel like I'm depriving myself of that one thing that just is a break. And I'll get back to it. I have a strong medication I can take, but I just don't like taking it because it makes my eyes hurt the next day, and it's, like, super addictive, sedative, or whatever the fuck it's called, and it's for when I can't sleep. But I took a different sleeping aid, like an over-the-counter one, and I don't like to mix the two. So I should have just taken the stronger one. I don't know why I didn't think I would need it. But yeah, I went today and got a burger, which was delicious, and I got a soda too, which was lovely. I, like, filled it up with Coke almost all the way, and then I topped it off with a little bit of root beer. And that was nice. And I, like, wasn't gonna go and do anything, but I had to go stop somewhere else, and so I had thought about it twice, and I was like, okay, that's close enough to an almost craving. We're doing it. Honor thyself. Live a little. But yeah, overall, things are going pretty good. Holiday time will be a bummer. I'm gonna have a decent holiday, but I'm probably gonna be working, and I have, like, the smallest space. I have nowhere to decorate. I'm gonna decorate, just not a lot. And there's so many little traditions that I normally do every holiday, but this year it's just like, do I have the energy and the time and the space? We'll see. Like, I want to say a year ago, I made so many Christmas cards and handed them out. I even sold some. It was awesome. I made like $50 selling 5 cards. And I think I gave her a 6th one for free because I was, like, so overwhelmed with joy. I was like, wow, that was so sweet. And I also made toffee too. I made a crap load of toffee last year. My famous holiday toffee. I don't know if I ever told you guys the story, but my mom picked up a bunch of it and was driving up to my grandparents' house when they were alive, and she was going to deliver it to them. And I had given her, like, 6 to 8 bags of toffee or some crazy amount. And then she calls me and she's like, Houston, we have a problem. I need you to make more toffee. And I was like, no, you did not. She ate every fucking piece of the toffee on the drive up there. And it's like, dude, that's insane. I, like, literally used a whole bag of sugar and a ton of butter. Like, that's really not ideal. But anyway, I'll definitely probably do some of my holiday creations, just not on the larger scale that I did previously. So that'll be cool. Luckily, my roommate is awake and like walked out of my room and immediately saw her in the kitchen, and I was like, insomnia, and she was like, oh. So at least I'm not the only one. Oh, there must be like a transit in the astrals going on right now or something, because usually when the stuff realigns, I get like insomnia or whatever. They say that like the moon affects the tides in the ocean, which is like the water, and our bodies are like 90% water, so I'm pretty sure it affects us a little bit on some aspect or another. But I guess it's time for me to go inside because my smoke is out. But I hope you guys have a blessed night, and I will see you next time.